everybody. Daniel Stoddart here from Hunter Drama. I'm here again with the amazing John Wood.
I love the compliments. That's all I'm here for, the compliments. The compliments only.
And we are here, we're so excited because Finding Dory has just opened and John Wood's he's seen it.
Yes.
He's going to tell us a little bit about it. But it's
13 years in the making for Finding Dory, the sequel to, of course, Finding Nemo.
Has it really been that long?
13 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's taken them that long to find Dory.
Yeah.
It's been atrociously long.
Yeah. And you were saying it was the highest grossing animated...
in the last weekend, the highest grossing animated film opening of all time. Beating Shrek the Third. So it's up to like 130 plus million already.
That's amazing.
So yeah. But Finding Nemo was the highest selling DVD for like almost a decade.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So it was needed. It was inevitable.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype going into it.
Yeah,
so no doubt it was such a big thing.
So what, without spoiler territory,
of course.
What's it about?
So Finding Dory is about little young Dory who... we open up with little young Dory actually with her parents. We actually get a sense of their parents straight up. But this sparks memory. For the first time, Dory remembers something. And this leads her on a chase to go find her parents now that she knows who they are. And so she brings Nemo and Marlin along with her, and they go all the way across the ocean, and thankfully the movie doesn't make you sit through the entire ocean trip once more. And we go over to a marine kind of like habitat, like a safer sea world, essentially. Yeah. And that's where a lot of the movie is based, trying to find Dory's parents. And so yeah, it's just it's a movie about understanding family. What exactly is family? Is it just your parents? Is it who you grew up with? Is it the people you meet around you? And it's a very sweet movie about family and finding love and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's very sweet.
So it has, you're saying it has Dory, it has Marlin, it has Nemo. Are there any other familiar characters in it from Finding Nemo?
Surprisingly not. In fact, it was pretty like insistent on new characters. We see a whole bunch of new characters in this marine in this marine habitat. Like this is a place where it's basically we get them well nurtured. Like if they have a bad fin, or if they have like problems with like their sonar, like a whale and it has a problem with its sonar abilities. And as soon as they are okay, they put them back into the ocean. So it's not like a zoo. I think some people who may know there was a lot of backlash on the movie Blackfish. That's SeaWorld. Yeah. And because of that, they actually went and changed the movie Finding Dory in the early stages. Was like, oh, we can't have a habitat like that. We have to be like give back the animals. So it was a bit weird knowing that backstory and then watching the movie. But I think it just made perfect sense to have that kind of grab and release kind of feel.
Yeah. And that's kind of common with a lot of the Pixar stuff. They're animated features. They're for kids, but they've got these wonderful holistic.
Comics. Yeah, like Wall-E, all about nature and then preserving and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Finding Dory definitely has that in this, which I didn't expect as much, but it was really good.
Okay, and so what can you tell us maybe 2 or 3 of the new characters that we meet?
No problems. Of course, there's obviously Dory's parents, who we see a lot in flashbacks. And that's at the beginning, but and on the journey she meets another whale who was actually a bit of a pipe friend. So that's how she learned to speak whale. So that's really cool. Okay. So we get that, and that's pretty early on in the film. I'm very cautious not to reveal like any major characters. There's a beluga whale who has problems, like I said before, with sonar, voiced by Ty Burrell from Modern Family, and he's a crack up. He's just like he's just like always slow and always behind, but he's really funny. But the major thing is Ed O'Neill, also from Modern Family, voices Octopus or Septopus because he's losing one of his arms, and his goal is to take the tag from Dory so he can be released. No. The tag is actually so he can be put in captivity because he doesn't want to be released. And he's not so much a bad guy. I thought he would be like a bad guy, but he's just this Septopus who's really afraid of people. And through Dory, there's a really good friendship there. And I actually grew for the octopus like as my favourite character in the entire film.
Great.
Really good performance, really solid character. Yeah, really made the film.
Okay. Are there any, like obviously the first one, there's a lot of really familiar quotes now, like just
Yeah.
keep swimming and oh dude, and does Finding Dory have any of those kind of big catchphrases that are memorable?
A little bit. I don't want to say them too much because they come definitely near the end, but they definitely throw back to a lot of old stuff. So
Okay.
there's those kind of mine, those kind of lines kind of get inserted in different ways. So you can be like, that's kind of like that. It's like when you go from an Australian to another country and you see that they have something that's kind of like ours, but not really. It's kind of like that because it's all said in another country.
Okay.
So instead of they're having like the, hey mate, how are you? They've got their colloquialisms.
Right.
But you can tell that it's just like the other country version of that. So that's fantastic.
Yeah,
So
cool.
it was good to do it that way rather than just having like the same jokes Austin Powers style in every movie. But it's cool because like I loved Finding Nemo and like obviously the rest of the world did. It was massive. And so obviously making a sequel to something so long after would be very hard. And yeah, I felt like Finding Dory took a while to get started, but once it did, like it earned it earned itself, like it needed that movie.
Yeah.
I think the sequel is actually quite important for the story and for the characters, and it's definitely Dory's film.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
I think it's just a very well told, beautiful little movie. It's a great Pixar film again. After The Good Dinosaur, we kind of needed this one.
We needed it.
Yeah. You only said good Pixar and you still didn't deliver. No.
The ordinary dinosaur.
Yeah, the ordinary, the mediocre dinosaur.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super excited to see it.
Definitely go see it.
Even more so, I want to go and see it now. So just finally, how many stars out of 5?
I'm going to give it 4.5.
4.5?
Yes.
Awesome. John,
So definitely go see it.
thank you so much.
Thank you all.
See you later.